This is the place where we get more excited about game day than our birthday, where we eat, sleep, and breathe college football. This is From the Nosebleeds. We're going to talk to you about the top 25, and we're going to make our own top 25 list and talk about just like why the committee that did this is wrong. So
why they're all a bunch of morons. Okay, yeah. But we have, to put it lightly, we have some differences in ours with the AP.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, I know the AP is it's calculated as an average of all the voters, so I'm sure many voters had things similar to what we have here, but we're talking about the average AP poll here, the one that's published.
All right, well, that being said, I will read off the top 25, the AP top 25 that ESPN has listed. So
this is for week 6, by the way. If anyone's watching in the future for some strange reason, I'm sure we'll have it in the title anyway, but just wanted to say it.
Yeah, we'll do when the college football playoff rankings come out. We'll try to do those every week if we can.
Okay,
I'll start at 25. Texas A&M and Michigan State are both tied for 25. I think if that's stupid, Kale. A&M should not be ranked there. I already have 2 losses. 24 is SMU. 23 is Virginia. 22 is Wake Forest, undefeated, by the way. 21, Oklahoma State.
Talk to your kids about undefeated Wake Forest.
Number 21, Oklahoma State. Number 20, Arizona State. Number 19, Michigan. Number 18, UCF. Number 17, Utah. Number 16, Boise State. Number 15, Washington State. Number 14, Iowa.
Wait, Washington.
Washington, yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Washington.
Okay.
15 is Washington. 14 is Iowa. 13 is Oregon. 12 is Penn State. And 11 is Texas. Moving on to the top 10. 10 is Florida. 9 is Notre Dame. 8 is Wisconsin. 7 is Auburn. Yeah, that's fair. Number 6 is Oklahoma.
Boomer Sooner.
Yeah, Boomer Sooner. They should be higher, but whatever. Yeah. It'll take care of itself.
Underrated.
Yeah, it'll take care of itself.
It will.
Number 5, LSU. Number 4, Ohio State. Probably should be higher. I think they're the most complete team in the country. Kale,
we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. Number 3 is Georgia. No. I mean, they're okay. Number 2 is Clemson. Number 1 is Alabama. I can agree with Clemson moving down and Alabama going to 1, but I think Ohio State's better than Alabama, but we'll see. So, Kale, do you want me to read my top 25?
Okay, yeah. Should we start with the bottom here and then?
Yeah, I'll start with the bottom.
Okay. So who do you got for 25?
Number 25, I basically similar, but A&M not even. I didn't consider putting them in my top 25. I'm sure they will be ranked when Alabama plays them. So, if that tells you how the committee works. Yeah. Okay. Michigan State, obviously, in the Big Ten.
Okay. For my 25, I've got regular Michigan.
Okay.
I still think Michigan's overrated.
I think they're overrated. Okay. My 24 is Arizona State of the Pac-12.
Okay. I got Wake Forest.
Okay. My 23 is SMU from the American Athletic Conference.
I have SMU all the way up at 20.
Okay. Well, what's your 23?
23, I've got Oklahoma State.
Okay. I'm surprised that they weren't ranked when they played Texas, but they moved up after they beat Kansas State.
I agree with that.
I mean, I know the Kansas State was ranked, but like Oklahoma State already has a loss.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. What were we on? 20. My 22 is Virginia of the ACC.
I don't have Virginia ranked.
You don't have them ranked at all?
No.
Okay. They did turn the ball over, 5 times against Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. My 21 is Michigan of the Big Ten.
Okay, 21 is where I have Michigan State.
Okay.
So basically swap Michigan and Michigan State on our list.
Okay. All right, number 20, Oklahoma State of the Big 12.
Okay.
What do you got for your 20?
My 20, SMU. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Number 19, my number 19 is Baylor of the Big 12.
Okay, I've got Baylor at 22.
Okay. All right, undefeated. Okay. Number 18, I have Wake Forest, also undefeated. Probably not getting enough credit out of the ACC. What's your 18?
My 18 is Central Florida.
Okay, all right. 17, Boise State of the Mountain West, also undefeated. I think they beat Florida State, right?
They did beat Florida State because Florida State didn't drink enough water.
Yeah, dehydration. Okay.
I've got Boise at 16. And
Boise
17, I've got Arizona State.
Arizona State, okay.
We on 16 or 15 now?
16.
16.
I didn't write down a 16.
Oh, yeah, you just skipped 16.
That is weird. I've never done that. Well, what's your 16 then?
Okay, my 16 is Boise.
Boise,
We just
okay.
talked about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you left out Arizona State. And, that's where you meant to put it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Okay, my bad.
Okay.
People. Okay, let's just go to 15 then. What my 15 is Utah.
I've got Utah 14.
14, okay. My 14 is Washington.
Washington. I am really, really low on Washington. Go Cougs. I have Washington at 19.
Okay.
I hate the Huskies.
I know you do, Kale. I know you do. All right, number 13, I have Oregon.
Oregon, I've got at 15.
Okay.
All talk and
What's
no
your
action.
What's your 13?
My 13, I've got Iowa.
Okay. All right. Cool. My number 12 is Texas out of the Big 12. What do you got, Kale?
Penn State.
Penn State. Okay. All right. Number 11, Notre Dame, Independent. What's your 11?
Texas.
Texas. Okay. Number 10, Florida out of the SEC.
Also Florida.
Also Florida. Okay. Number 9, Penn State out of the Big 10 for me.
Notre Dame for me.
Okay. Number 8, Wisconsin out of the Big 10 for me.
Okay, I've got Auburn.
You got Auburn. Okay. Number 7 for me. Y'all might hate. I'm gonna get some haters for this if we get a lot of views, but Georgia at number 7 for me. So
I've
what's
got
your numbers?
I've got Whiskey.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
All right. Number 6, I got LSU out of the SEC.
I have Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. Number 5, I have Auburn. I think that they have had a pretty good.
They're rolling.
They're rolling.
They're rolling.
Yeah, they're rolling. Yeah.
But so is my number 5, LSU.
LSU. Okay. All right. Cool. Number 4, Clemson. They barely. That's my number 4. They barely beat North Carolina. I don't think they're quite as good as people thought. They're still a great team.
Mm-hmm. I agree
They're
with that.
still on a 20-game winning streak, so we'll see.
In fact, I exactly agree with that. I also have Clemson at 4.
You also have Clemson 4. Okay. All right. Number 3, I have Alabama out of the SEC. I just think that Ole Miss is not any better than Nebraska or Texas Tech. So, and those are the opponents of Ohio State, Oklahoma, and Alabama. So, I don't know. And I know they gave up 31 points. I know people are going to say, oh, Alabama gave up 31 points. A lot of those were garbage points that nobody cared about. And Alabama's defense is really young, but they're really good. So
the way
you
I
could
see
put
it,
them up higher, I think. But I'm going to put them at 3.
The way I see it, the top 3 teams are pretty much equal.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I have Oklahoma at 3.
At 3, okay. I have Oklahoma at 2 out of the Big 12. So.
And I have Alabama at 2.
Okay.
Again, I'm fine.
Yeah,
the top 3
The top
can
3
move
are
around.
all. Those are actually the top 3 programs of all time, also.
Yeah.
So I mean, think about that.
It's appropriate.
Yeah, it's appropriate. Not in any order, but okay. My 1 is Ohio State. I think they've been probably the most impressive, most complete team in college football.
I agree.
So, you got number 1 Ohio State. Also.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, what else can we talk about this topic?
Okay, so anything that stands out to you, just at a glance,
on yours?
Well,
Or
I'm
just-
looking at mine here, and other than moving Michigan down 6 spots, I'd say probably the biggest thing I did, or that we did, was moving Ohio State up to number 1. That's probably
That's the
likely to
biggest thing
gain
we
the
did.
most
controversy.
controversy. Yeah.
I agree.
But I think
I mean-
if preseason rankings didn't exist, we would have something that looks like this right now. Maybe Auburn would be
Auburn would probably be higher.
probably more like yours right now.
Okay, yeah. That's why, I put that. I'm sure the College Football Playoff Committee will not. The AP, it's different voters. College Football Playoff
Oh, it's a
Committee's-
totally different system.
The College Football Playoff Committee is a little bit more sane in how they vote things in. But I still think that there needs to be more teams in a playoff. I think it would be less controversy between 4 and 5 than 8 and 9 because less important teams. So, but I think you should give those teams a shot, even though you know what the best teams are, most likely, and who's going to win. You give a team a shot to win if they can make it in that top 8 or 6 or whatever you may do. But I don't know when they're going to change it. I think they're discussing it in a few years.
I'm torn on whether I want it to expand or not.
We both wrote essays in English class on this.
Yes.
It's pretty funny.
Because
We
it's
should post those online.
well, then some idiot will steal them and use them in their English content
That's a good
class.
class. Well,
I mean,
okay.
whatever.
Well, we got 100s on those, by the way.
I think.
Hopefully, did you?
Yeah,
No,
I did. I think another thing that's going to ruffle some feathers with our lists is our placings of Clemson and Georgia.
Yes.
Way lower than
Way
they
lower.
are in the AP.
I think Georgia's got a marquee win, Notre Dame, but
That's
that's all.
They don't.
They shouldn't.
They don't look impressive.
No, they don't. Now their defense is
They
probably one of the best defenses.
They won by 7 points.
23,
6 points?
23 7 is
Okay,
6.
6 points. Yeah.
I just think that they could have beat Notre Dame a lot better. Now Notre Dame, I think, has gotten better, but I mean, it was in Athens, loud crowd.
I really think
90,000 people.
Georgia is going to have 2 losses before the SEC championship game if they make it to that game.
Yeah, which they're probably going to because that's
that's a weak division.
Pretty weak. Yeah, well,
I bet they lose to Auburn.
Lose to Auburn
And maybe Florida.
Where is that one at? That one they play that one the same place every year.
Yeah, that's it. Florida's a neutral site.
Okay.
Jacksonville.
That's right. Okay. All right. Cool.
And Auburn is in Auburn.
Okay.
This year.
Okay. Cool. Well, I mean that's about all we got to talk about. So why don't we talk about? Let's do our playoff picks real quick and see if we can throw those in.
Ooh.
Throw a curveball at you.
Yeah. I'm gonna just keep it the top 4 that I had. Ohio State, Alabama, Oklahoma, and Clemson in some order.
Yeah.
Although then again, I could see Clemson losing a game somewhere.
Yeah, Clemson.
And then maybe not.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. In no particular order, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Alabama, Clemson. I think that could totally be the matchup. Could be Ohio State versus Clemson and Alabama versus Oklahoma. Could be Clemson,
I
Oklahoma.
want to see that.
Yeah, I know. I would love to play Alabama
again.
again. That would be fun. Even if they, I mean, obviously you want us to win, but even if they beat us, it would still be a fun matchup.
Now, let's talk for a minute about an absolute doomsday scenario here. Like, this would make me want to burn the playoff to the ground. What if Auburn and Florida go to the SEC championship game together? So that would mean you have a 1-loss, or let's say you have a 1-loss LSU, a 2-loss Alabama, an undefeated, or a 1-loss. Hold on, I'm getting myself confused here. Let's say Auburn beats LSU, LSU beats Alabama, and Alabama beats Auburn. Whoever goes to the championship game then plays Florida, who would have 1 loss in this hypothetical situation.
So you saying you could get maybe 4 SEC teams in?
So then you would have a 1-loss SEC champion, a 2-loss SEC runner-up, and then 3 1-loss SEC teams that did not make it.
Yeah.
So what on earth happens then? And let's assume everyone else has 1 loss.
So Oklahoma has 1 loss, Ohio State has 1 loss.
Clemson has 1, Wisconsin, everybody.
I don't know. I just hope. I don't think that's going to happen.
That's not going to happen, but think about it.
It's not impossible. It's not that bad a question. I think that they're not. Okay.
Would 3 SEC teams make the playoff?
3 and Ohio State. Mm-hmm. I think
let's
they
assume
would put
that
Ohio State over Clemson.
I agree.
And we would be right there. So Oklahoma, they have to go undefeated this year.
I really
because their schedule is so weak, except for Texas.
Oh, I think we can't afford to lose one, but we're going to need help if we.
Yeah, we'll have to. If we lose one, we're going to need help. But hopefully, that doomsday situation doesn't happen.
Yeah. Oh, that would cause riots all across the country.
That's why you need more. A bigger
that would sell me on expanding the playoff.
Yeah, because that's just so. Yeah,
that's just stupid.
I think that this is what I think. Power 5, whoever wins the Power 5, if you win the Power 5, you should be in. Lock in. You can't.
Although,
I don't think you should be decided by who's better based on 12 people.
It's easy to say that, but I mean, what
true.
if Pittsburgh won the ACC last year? They would have 6 losses and go to the playoff.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's real easy to say that, but
that's why you get
in
rid
practice,
of you
what does it look like?
Get rid of divisions, maybe.
You
get rid of
this
divisions.
just hit me. It just struck me like a bolt of lightning. What if we had 8 conferences of 10 teams? And had a Power 8.
Yeah. No divisions.
No
everybody
divisions
plays
at all.
everybody.
Yes. It's a Big 12 round robin all across the country.
Yes. That would make college football so much better.
And then the winner of each conference goes to the playoff.
Yeah. No question.
And it's that simple.
Yeah, it's just basically that simple. I agree. Oh yeah. And you don't have a situation where if you don't make the SEC championship game, you still get in like Alabama a few years ago.
And Ohio State. Yeah.
Yeah. Just based on what you've accomplished, not based on what it can be accomplished. I know Alabama.
I say that we just ranked a lot of teams based on what we think they can accomplish.
That's true.
But
we don't know.
That certainly plays into
We're not
it.
deciding who gets in.
Yeah.
So we can do that.
We should.
Yeah, maybe. All right, well, I think that's about all we got on our Top 25 podcast. So this is from the Nosebleeds.
Yeah, leave any comments you may have about.
Please leave comments. I would love to argue with somebody. Just blink.
I want to shove someone's head into the ground.
Yes. So fun. All right, well, this is from the Nosebleeds. Signing off, Boomer Sooner.
Boomer Sooner.